What's up? I'm Matt Hill. It's my YouTube channel. Starting. It's a little trailer. Hopefully get y'all hooked. It's called the Disciples of Eve. It's a project I started in prison writing on, and I consider myself a feminist, not in a political sense as much as in a religious sense. I find the Holy Bible to be the book of holy shit, and holy bullshit, if you will. It's a manuscript formulated by men to put ourselves as God and to put women well below us. The entire book, from Genesis to Revelations, puts the blame of the world upon the backs of the woman. From the very get-go, we say that man stole from woman, or that woman stole from man. God had to take a rib out of man to make a woman. Well, it's if we think a rib's all a woman has up on us, so we're pretty dumb. Women got a whole lot more than just one rib up on us, so we can't birth life. What is God? God is the creator of life, correct? You ever see a man give birth? You ever seen an invisible man give birth? Like I've been telling women who have these men who pray to God for a child, and not to the woman, you know what I mean? The Bible teaches we got to put God first. Well, you better start putting your women first, because they're the ones that hand you a child, not man, not no invisible man. So, and if they don't believe it, ladies, keep your legs closed. You keep praying to that God. When he hands you a child, I'll open these legs back up for you. You want them pearly gates, you want these gates, because we're in the throes of passion with these women, and we're hollering out, "Oh God, oh God, oh God," and we ain't talking about the Judeo-Christian God. So it's all of a sudden they're God for a moment. It's women are the true gods. Even the founding fathers understood this. The Declaration of Independence, we tried to turn women off the Constitution and the Declaration, because it says all men are created equal. All is written by chauvinist men, you know what I mean? It was they left women out of it. No, the truth is that all men are created equal. Women are created superior. Where's man created equal at? But in the womb of the woman. In a woman's womb, we're all one race. We all speak one language. We're all equal when we're in the womb of the woman. So it's these male doctrines such as Christianity that make us unequal. You know what I mean? It's women make us equal. We're created equal by woman, and we're made unequal by man's written doctrines. So there's a reason women fight for equality harder than men do. Men can't produce life. Only women can produce life. So it's everything we give glory to God for is what women do. So you know what I mean. Women give us our daily bread. Women give us our life, our life, our personal life. We come from a woman. While we search for all these other religions and such, we come from the womb of a woman. Whoever they come from might be another question, and I have my theories upon that. I'm a believer in evolution, and throughout these videos I'll explain that. For those of you, I'm an obscene person. I curse a lot. I try to call a spade, you know what I mean? I call truth in its rawest form, at least the way I see it. So, and I've been called my whole life by several people. You're one of the dumbest smart motherfuckers I've ever met. And for those of you that's got the ovaries to come along for the ride, you'll find that to be quite true. But I'm pretty logical, and I'm pretty hard to argue with, because I come from a logical standpoint. So this is something I'm really passionate about. Been working hard on this trailer, so hopefully I'll get better with it as time goes along. I know the content's perfect. It's me that's got the I'm a very socially awkward dude. For me to come out of my shell like this is quite difficult. I've been blessed with some really good women in my life. Shout out to a few of y'all. first and foremost, one of my best friends in this world, and Kendry Arlette LeBeau. Y'all know you'll be hearing this, and I'll love you till the end of time, no matter what. It's my ex-wife. We was together for many a year. She's remained one of my best friends, and she showed me what true humility is. You know what I mean? It's she's what spawned this school of thought that brought forth this disciples of Eve, and so thank you, Kendria. Thank you for all you've ever done for me. So. Hope y'all subscribe. I got another YouTube channel I'm doing too, just getting it together. It's called The Ruthless Circle. I did a lot of writing on the African American Holocaust, and called Ruthless Circle. I'm writing a couple books. I'm working on them. I can't spell, you know. I'm not an educated man, you know what I mean. I'm a deep thinker. Hope y'all enjoy my twisted mind, because if I have anything in this world, it's that. So, you know, but it's logical. You know, it may sound crazy, it may sound shocking, but bear with me, and I hope y'all enjoy. I'm gonna break down the Bible, and like I said, it's a manuscript to keep women enslaved. You know, I look at femininity as a religion. Hopefully, political movements will spawn from it, but you know, it's one of the few things that truly impassion me in life. But, you know, any man that says that woman's not the true driving force of life is a liar. Prostitution's the oldest profession, and money was made for women. Because, I mean, you know, it's the profession, and money was made to buy things. So, you know, if that was the first thing being sold, and we made money to give to women. So, you know, it's even before I say this, let me when I write about this on some of these forums a lot, you know, I go, oh, he's a homophobe, he's a transphobe. I'm far from it. You know, I'm a big supporter of the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transsexual freedoms and such. You know what I mean? It's you know. The only one I have any issue at all with is transsexuals, and I'll explain that later on. It's not the act of it or the thought of it. It's it poses a danger to the rights of women, and I'll explain that later. But you're transphobic? No, far from it. I'm a fan of porn. I'll be straight up with y'all. One of my favorite porn stars is Bailey J, transsexual porn star. And if this ever, you know, goes big or anything like that, Bailey J, you're a bad bitch, and I love you. So, you know, like I said, the only issues I have found with that is that in certain ways it does, and I'll explain that. And it's mostly in the laws of protection, and you know, women giving men more rights to identify them, a man identifying himself as a woman has to identify herself as a woman. I have an issue with. So, and that's the basis of that. But, you know, so, you know, women being the driving factor, femininity being the dominant force in this universe. We're all born from the woman. Our first power is feminine power. So it's we teach it to some weak so we can keep the woman enslaved. But femininity is something strong and beautiful. I mean, they'll joke that, you know, anything that bleeds internally bleeds for a week at a time has got to be of Satan. Now, if we got blood coming out of our penis, we're checking ourselves into the hospital. We're going to the ICU immediately. These women do it once a month, every month for most of their life, and they just go on like nothing's. Yeah, they get a little moody, but other than that, it's pretty good. Just get them a Hershey's bar and a Cosmo is what I've learned. It's 2 Hershey's bars usually per day. And so when I say the homosexual male, we're even driven by women. Maybe not in a sexual manner. We may be attracted to other men, but what is our tendencies? We're in love with that feminine. We try to make our voice more feminine. We try to act more feminine. We're still in love and driven by the power of femininity. So you know what I mean. The masculine man, we drive towards women. It's all men drive towards women. Be straight, be it homosexual, be it transsexual. Man just seeks to be a woman, or in a woman, or around a woman, or about a woman. It's this entire world. It's a woman's world. Well, we've just took this pen as men and penciled ourselves in as God, but we got to put an invisible man in a very illogical theory behind it, where women need no proof other than they give birth every day to life. They put the flesh and the soul combined is done in the womb of the woman. So, Disciples of Eve. You can go to disciplesofeve.com. We're me and a friend of mine, Karina Hastings, we're working on some shirts and some stuff. Trying to get a nonprofit organization set up. I'm in the Rogers County Drug Abuse Program, and we got a very unjust number of women in the state of Oklahoma that's incarcerated, and all these programs, they first thing they tell a woman to do is submit. Well, it's what the Bible tells a woman to do. It's women have been submitting to men for too long. It's time for women to quit submitting and us to submit to the knowledge that women are superior to men, that they're the first power, and that we don't owe nothing to God. We owe everything to woman. So when we do that, maybe we'll see that putting these women in prison for drug abuse before giving them programs beforehand. If we don't believe that women are one of the greatest sufferers of PTSD, we've been throwing rocks and making them our slaves for 20,000 years, however long we've been on this earth. So it's all due to this pen. I'll explain more. I believe Jesus was a feminist and learned from the women, and I've got some pretty good evidence to back that up. I'll go, step by step as best as I can throughout these videos to explain how I come about all this, and I believe that I articulate in a pretty educated manner. It may sound obscene and it may sound crazy at first, but if it at least gets y'all to think in a truthful light, maybe we can make some real change in this world. So, I'm Matt Hill, Disciples of Eve. You can go to disciplesofeve.com, or my YouTube channel is Disciples of Eve. Also check out the Ruthless Circle, the ruthlesscircle.org. Shout out to a few of the bigger inspirations in my life, and that's Kendria Arlette LeBeau, Christina Ann Schaefer, Karina Page Hastings, Emily Rhea Hastings, and Mikey Berry, Anna Taylor Renee Heckenkamp, Jennifer Latta. Big love to all y'all. If I didn't, Kylie Young, if you ever hear this, I have one of those for you too. And some of the best women I've ever met in my life are the ones I just named off, and big love to y'all, and especially you, Kendria. All that's good in me, it's got me to this point in life, comes from the love that you poured into me over all these years. So love you forever and always, and anybody that knows her, it's one of the best human beings you'll ever meet. She's her and her mother, Katie Ann Buzzard, is two just super human beings. And a shout out to my cousin out there in Las Vegas, Nevada, Jessie McCall. She's been an inspiration in my life for a long time. She's different. Every woman that I've named, I've never seen with a Bible. You know what I mean? They're all pretty foul-mouthed, but they're all righteous women, and they've shown me what true femininity is. So, and things that I say throughout this podcast is dedicated mostly to them. And if I left y'all out, I don't give a fuck. So, subscribe, bear with me. Adios.